Hey guys, it's me, Dragon, and I'm about to do something I should have done a long time ago. Talk about MLP Season 6. I'm obviously way tardy to the party on this one, but hey, I still want to talk about Season 6. Okay, so just as I said before, ooh, excuse me, as you can tell I have a nasty cold. Shoot, where did it start? I left off on another, I left off on like episode 8, I think. And so I had to continue. So a lot of stuff happened over time, and I really just couldn't continue reviewing. And I wanted to do some different stuff at the time. I was trying to get new webcams and new editing software and all that good stuff. And I was doing all right, trying to get it done, but a lot of stuff just happened, and the whole thing kind of fell through. But for the most part, I did enjoy. Yes, I really truly did enjoy season 6, and it got better and better over time. It just got more entertaining, and some of my favorite episodes have to be Sour Review, because that was just a fun little episode. Uh, the last two episodes, season 6, 25 and 26 were really awesome because just like episode 100, it takes the main 6 out of the equation and it shows what happens when some of the former villains get to save the day and Starlight saves the day. A lot of focus has been put on Starlight, season 6 and season 7. And I suppose this is their way of moving forward. Um, but yeah, I think it was a pretty fun. But you know what? I'm gonna talk about season 7 too, because I really need to go ahead. This needs to be said. All this stuff needs to be said. Okay, so season 7 had a lot of some amazing episodes. Season 6 also had amazing episodes, especially one of that very controversial episode of dang, I got the one. Family Misfortune was the name of the episode. I had to kind of really, I had to think about it for a second. Yeah, that one got real meta. I was like, oh my god, that one was fantastic. And once again, uh, there's a big pink spot that I can relate to. Yes. Um. There's a lot of episodes in season 6 that hit kind of close to home. But I personally did like that one with Royal Problem because it showed Daybreaker, and that was pretty cool. That was a big surprise. And then there's one about Rarity lost her hair, and I feel like that was one that they've been kind of saving until they finally got a chance to kind of put it out there. That would be very beneficial to Rarity's character. Uh, but I did like Punk Rock Rarity. She looked pretty cool. What also made me happy about season 7 is the fact that they started putting stuff from the comics into the show, and I haven't got a chance to catch up with the comics in quite some time. So I'm just glad they started doing it. I think out of all the pillars, my favorite part would be Somnambula, because their personality, I think, is and the show is different. It's pretty neat. But I guess they have to make it more kind of a serious kind of thing. And Ken, because MLP trying to go on this, trying to go to darker subject matter, and just it's pretty cool. And then after all the seasons of Twilight talking about Starscream the Bearded and all the stories about Starscream the Bearded, you finally get to see him in action. He's kind of a jerk. Wow, he misunderstood. Because with the pony showers, he misunderstood what was going on. He was mean, he was jerky to Twilight. He was like, I don't know. It was just strange. But I did enjoy that episode. I enjoyed those final two episodes. What was another one I like season 7? Secrets and Pies. But, I liked Secrets and Pies. It was like, cause when he got agitated, just really got pretty mad. It was pretty crazy. But I did like, it was just a funny episode. What else? And it was an interesting episode with Discord because it also reminded me of the comics. If he's not doing anything chaotic, then he'll start losing his powers and then eventually just disappear. Uh, it was pretty neat just how much that's changed, how much being around Fluttershy has changed him. It's pretty cool for him to develop as a character, and I think he's making the show at least amount. And also that episode with Thorax and Ember and Spike, and it's pretty cool development because you get the kind of hint in the next episode, which is about Thorax's brother Pharynx. Uh, and it's getting a lot more, like a lot of the secondary characters got a chance to shine because all everybody else is way up there, and now it's everybody else they gotta catch up now. It's pretty, and I like that too. I do like that too. And then don't get me started on Legends of Everfree. And don't get me started on TV specials because they were a lot of fun too. I watched all three and Legends of Everfree. Those were both a lot of fun. Now with the Equestria Girls getting their own powers and stuff, with Sunset being able to read minds and Ty being able to use meditation, then I just got super strength. Rainbow's got super speed. Fluttershy can talk to animals. Binky's got exploding sprinkles like Gambit or Jubilee. This is the first thing, and they look like they all got the energies with Power Ranger Dino Charge. Yes, they did. I truly believe they look exactly like them. But they're just magical geos. Yeah. Anyway. Well, anyway, I had fun with those movies. I actually got to watch. I actually watched it when somebody had linked it to me from Equestria Daily, and it was a broadcast from Brazil, and it was English stuff. So, let's see. Continuing on with season 6 and 7, I do like that they did the add more to the show, and I hope they do that more. Kind of like they were gonna bring back somebody, bring back go ahead and bring back Sombra, but I know in season 8 they're gonna bring back T-Rex, which I saw the animatic to season 8, which just made me wonder. Are she gonna make clones of the main six? I feel like she's gonna make clones of the main six to try to defeat them, or use T-Rex to have some sort of answer to the rainbow power that was used to beat him last time. And I think it's pretty interesting. And I hope it's the first 2 episodes we get, because I truly believe that's gonna be a fun move. That's gonna be a crazy episode. I feel like those 2 episodes of whatever Crucis is planning for what I saw on animatic is gonna be insane at the MLP standards. Let's see. There's a lot. And of course, my other question would be, who's gonna be the guest voice this time? Because this last time, this last time around, they got Shatner, they got Felicia Day, and that was pretty much it. And again, because they got Felicia Day to play Applejack's mom, which that was a very that was a episode. It just tugged at your heartstrings. But I wonder who they're gonna have. I suspect there's supposed to be a camera from Cheese Sandwich, which that ain't a bad thing. Cause I want to see some more follow-ups with him and Binky get together and cook up something more funny. It's like there's a lot I would like to see happen in season 8, especially whatever the heck Christmas has planned. So because the way I saw it, it's like she took pictures and took a hair from each of the main 6 except Starlight. So it has to be close to the main 6 to try to attack Starlight, to attack the main 6 and then go after Starlight, because she would never fight against her friends and stuff like that, or to do something to keep the main 6 at bay, something like that, where Starlight gets to save the day once again. I don't know, because I feel like that's gonna be something that's maybe something to rock your socks off. I'm hoping for the best. as for what we have now, since season 7 ended, we got the Equestria Girls, the little short episodes. Those are actually pretty fun. Cause it's expanding what they're doing more rather than just what you see in the movies. I was thinking they were gonna get a full series. They're gonna be 45 episodes. It's like, I think they're gonna get full 22-minute episodes, but if that was the case, I think they would probably shorten them down. But I think those are pretty cool. They're pretty funny. They're some good follow-ups. And that is honestly the big question. I'm wondering what the heck happened to the Dazzling got the Rainbow Rocks, but they got beat. So I'm just curious about what happened with them. But now they got Twilight with Timber Spruce, which again, you can get your torches and pitchforks with the receptionist on the way out. Nah, he's good people. But now it's got the attention off of Flash. Also, going back to the topic of season 6, there was an episode that I have been looking forward to since they announced it back in 2015, where Fluttershy would have a brother, and it went past all what I was kind of expecting. I was hoping, because the one thing I was hoping he was going to be the complete opposite of Fluttershy, and never was the complete opposite of Fluttershy. When he's at that silly cartoon. Oh my god, that was just a fun episode. It's like, oh, tear your head out messing with him. Yeah, all in all, season 6, season 7, the Equestria Girls 4, the short series, the TV special, is so much fun, and there's a lot. I'm sure there's more to come, and I'm so prepared for it. But I wanted to get a chance to catch up with anything MLP related stuff, so, cause I did the review about the movie, I enjoyed that, but I really wanted to come back and talk about the stuff I hadn't got a chance to do for like Pony Watch like I normally do. And I will get back to that when season 8 come back. So I'm just kind of using this as like to let you know that I did see it, I did enjoy it, and I did, and I will be back with more Pony Watch because #Party with Pinky, and also because ponies, and a potential sequel for MLP the movie. I wonder about that. But I get caught up in a lot of stuff in my life. I keep I keep reminding myself I need to say that one particular thing. Yes, I do, but I did enjoy it. But yeah, Pony Watch will be back once season 8 rolls around. I think it's around springtime when BabsCon rolls around. I think that's what's gonna happen. Because when season 7 came out, it came out of BabsCon. I think it's the same thing is gonna happen again. I think that's pretty much it. All I have to say was I get caught up in life. Life catches up with me. I can't always talk about the ponies. Stuff's happening. You gotta kind of take a step back and do what you gotta do, and don't worry about it too much. But I think that's probably all I can probably say on this topic for now, till season 8 shows up. But in the meantime, the fun the real back I go, he's Uber the Googleish.
Toon Surfers. Toon Surfers.